The year is 1950. Enrico Fermi, a renowned physicist and creator of the world's first nuclear reactor, is having lunch with coworkers when suddenly he blurts out, "Where is everyone?" Fermi was, of course, referring to extraterrestrial life and thus gave birth to the Fermi Paradox, the question of where all the aliens are in a universe so vast. Welcome to Truth Be Told. My name is Lucas, and today we'll be exploring the Fermi Paradox and 3 of its possible solutions to see if we can answer the age-old question, where are all the aliens? Our solar system is very young compared to our universe, 4.5 billion years compared to the universe's 13.8 billion. With all that time, we should be seeing some aliens by now. However, there is no conclusive evidence that such alien life exists, according to scientists at least, but we'll leave UFOs, alien abductions, and platypuses, out of the equation for now. Today, we're diving deep into 3 potential explanations to the Fermi Paradox. Our journey begins with the Great Filter, a concept that suggests there might be significant barriers or events that prevent civilizations from advancing to the point of interstellar communication. In 1990, Robin Hanson came up with this idea of the Great Filter, theorizing that intelligent spacefaring life must take many steps in the course of their species' development, and one of these hurdles must be so high that basically nobody can clear it. Some of the basic hurdles that Hanson came up with are: a planet capable of harboring life must form in a star's habitable zone. Life itself must develop on that planet. Those life forms must be able to reproduce using such molecules as DNA and RNA. Simple cells must evolve into more complex cells. Multicellular organisms must develop. Sexual reproduction, which greatly increases genetic diversity, must take hold. Complex organisms capable of using tools must evolve. Those organisms must create advanced technology needed for space colonization. That's where we're roughly at as humans today. And the spacefaring species must go on to colonize other worlds and star systems while avoiding destroying itself. The filter could also be something unrelated to a species themselves, such as a solar flare, gamma ray, or supernova. It doesn't have to be directly related to the species' development. However you slice it, the Great Filter presents us with a sobering question. Have we already passed this filter, or does it loom ahead as a nigh impassable wall? The silence we experience now could be a sign that we're the first ones who've made it out. After all, somebody's got to be first. However, say we received a signal from a vastly more advanced civilization. This might indicate that we have yet to pass the filter, and a universal test for the fate of our world lies in our future. Moving on from the Great Filter, we venture into the mysterious Dark Forest, a place where civilizations tread cautiously, like weary travelers in an unknown realm. Picture for me, if you would, a vast forest at night, filled with lone hunters. Each one treads carefully and silently, unsure what lurks in the forest around them. Any sound they hear could be a potential predator, and they dare not make a noise lest they attract unwanted attention. In Liu Cixin's novel, The Dark Forest, he suggests that the universe is like this forest, where the safest thing for a civilization to do is remain quiet. In the Dark Forest, if you were to call out and make your presence known, there's no way for any of the hunters to know what your intentions are. Looking at this on the scale of the universe makes the Dark Forest even scarier, because communication across light years takes a long time, so determining whether or not another civilization is dangerous would be nearly impossible. Liu takes this one step further in his novel by showing us what might happen when a civilization reaches out in this dark forest, and the disaster that follows. The Dark Forest is book 2 of Liu's 3-body problem series, and I highly recommend you check it out if you want to read more about dark forest theory and where it came from. Our final stop is the ever-optimistic zoo hypothesis. In 1973, radio astronomer John Ball theorized the possibility that advanced civilizations watch over us like benevolent guardians. They're distant observers nurturing our growth, allowing us to develop naturally without interference, somehow watching us without us being able to watch them, like animals in a zoo. While it might not sound very nice to be likened to animals, the solution suggests that advanced civilizations are simply watching and waiting for us to become ready to interact with the galaxy at large. Perhaps once we develop to a certain point, we'll be welcome to the intergalactic party. Contrary to Dark Forest theory, one variation of the zoo hypothesis suggests that all we need to do is try to make contact. If an animal in one of our zoos suddenly turned around to the one-way mirror and said, "I'm in here and I'm pretty sure you're out there," we might consider responding. And folks, that wraps up our cosmic journey and our exploration of 3 of the possible solutions to the enigmatic Fermi Paradox. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like, subscribe, and share, and drop a comment down below to let us know which solution was your favorite. If you want to see more content exploring the unexplained and the paranormal, be sure to follow us at the Club Paranormal on Instagram, TikTok, and right here on YouTube. My name is Lucas, and this has been Truth Be Told.